This tutorial is to show you how to create a Google Form quiz inside of Google Classroom. The first thing you're going to do is open up your Google Classroom. You'll click on your Classwork tab, and then you're going to see your green or whatever color Create button. Click the Create button, and then to make an assignment that's going to be a quiz and that will be graded by Google Forms, you will click Quiz Assignment. From here, you'll see that it creates a blank quiz for you and already has grade importing identified. If you were on campus and had our monitored Chromebooks, you would be able to click this button that will lock the mode on the Chromebook. When that happens, students will not be able to open up any other tabs while they are taking the quiz. If students are working from home on their own devices that are not managed by the network, you will not be able to select this option. Here you will type in the quiz title. So you might say reading assignment number 1. Put any instructions that you have. If you gave students a printed test and you're just having them put their answers in the Google form, then you can put the information here of relay the answers that you have on your packet or on your sheet to the Google form. On this side, you will choose what class you want to put this with. Right now, I'm going to leave it with assessments. And then you choose which students will have access to this form. If you don't want all of the students to take the quiz, then you will take the box off of their name, and then they won't be able to use the quiz. Choose the points. You can make it ungraded, or you can change whatever the point value is, and then the total point value, and then you will choose when it's due. You can also choose the time. You can either just do the date, or you can optionally choose and change the time that your assignment is due. Then you need to choose the topic that it's going to be on. I'm going to put this one under AP so that it's easily found. And then the other piece that you can do is create a rubric or reuse a rubric from another assignment, or you can import it from Sheets. But it is a best practice to have rubrics on assignments, so you'll want to get familiar with this option. For now, we're going to go ahead and create our quiz. So once you have the assignment here, you click the quiz, and then it's going to open up into a new tab. You can change the title to Reading Assignment Number 1 Comprehension Quiz, and then copy and paste that there. Any directions should go here, and then you start creating your quiz. So I'm just going to say this is question number 1, and I use A, B, C, D, so I type in A, and then I just add all. It's going to be multiple choice. This is a required question. And then I need to do my answer key. So the correct answer for this first question is B. And this question is going to be worth 5 points. And then I want to add feedback. So on all of my incorrect answers, I'm going to say nice try. I could also add links or videos. I can do a video response if I wanted to. On the correct answer, I'm going to say way to go. And then I'm going to save. You don't have to do this, but this is all helpful in the online classroom process. Now I'm done with that question. Now I'm going to add another question. Question 2. This was also A, B, C, or D. Required. And this answer was C. And this one is worth 10 points. But I'm not going to do any kind of feedback. Notice that you can also import questions. If you've created it somewhere else, you can add titles and descriptions. You can add images to your questions. You can add videos. So if you want to give them a scenario they have to watch and then they have to answer, that's an option. And then you can change the section like you could anything else in Google Forms. I've got 2 questions for a total of 15 points right now. Now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make some adjustments. I want this to be restricted to Compass Rose Education people, which means my student will have to be logged into their student account in order to access this quiz. If I don't want that to happen, I uncheck this box. If I want them to only do it once, then I will require them to log into Google, and then once their username has been used, they will not have access to the quiz anymore. I like to show the progress bar, but you don't have to. You can also change the confirmation message once they've clicked submit. And then if you want to shuffle the question order, you can. You don't have to. For quizzes, it's already set on Make a Quiz. Again, you can't do locked mode as long as students are off campus. And you can release the grade immediately, or you can turn on a system where you will be the one that has to release the grades to students. If it's all multiple choice, you might as well just release it to them right away. And then you can choose whether you want them to see the missed questions, the correct answers, or value points. Click Save. You can change your colors if you want to. You don't have to do any of that. All right, so when I go back, notice that this still says blank. I'm going to exit out of my quiz, and then I'm going to, before I save anything, because it automatically saves in Google, I'm going to click this X. Notice that my quiz is still posted. It's just as a draft. Okay, so I'm going to edit this assignment. You can have two ways. You can edit here or you can edit here. I click edit and I open that back up and it's still there. All of my information has been saved, but now it's in submit mode. So if I want to go back and I want to continue working through it, I need to click this little pencil down in the bottom right corner. And then I can open it back up and I can get back into what I'm doing. If you want to see this change, all you have to do is refresh your screen and it should update. And there you go, it updated. Okay, so just refresh your screen if you don't like seeing that blank, but it's still there. Once you get everything where it's supposed to be, then I'm going to actually uncheck everyone so that this doesn't show up on your screen. Actually, I have to check one student. Then I can assign it. I can assign and it goes to everyone immediately, or I can schedule to assign this where it doesn't pop up on students' dashboard until tomorrow at 1:30. Whatever you want to do, you choose that and then you press schedule. Or you can just click assign and then it automatically goes to students immediately and they can assign or they can start working on it. If you wanted to add other things to your instructions, you can. Or if you want to create things, you can. They will be added to your instruction. Please let me know if you have any questions on how to make this work. Thank you.